here with author G2.
What's up with everybody? It's your boy G2. You done heard my boy right. I done released my first book.
So, what is your book about?
I'm glad you at T. It's a book about 30 poems about life, love, nature. Sprinkled in with a little bit of Jesus because your boy been in this Bible. I ain't gonna lie, I done put the paintbrush down. We done picked up the pen, doing a little something.
So where can we find this book?
Man, you find it on Amazon, $14.99. First drop went real good. We sold out. Second drop, this is the second edition, come with a new poem and everything. I need you to go ahead, tap in with me, go ahead, get the book sales up.
YouTube, it's Too Controversial, back with another episode.
Back with another banger.
Co-host TMI.
Co-host G2.
What's up, YouTube? Too Controversial, back with another video.
Back with another banger.
Y'all already know how we get on this thing, man. Co-host TMI.
Co-host G2. So YouTube, what's up with it? We're gonna start this bad boy off with kind of a season one favorite. Put these four in order. So Taylor, since we kind of mature now, or we older, it's been probably about 2-3 years since we last asked this question. Go ahead, put this in order for the folks. Personality, look, mindset, and vibes, my boy.
Man, I just want to say, do you feel like your answer toward this question has changed?
Most definitely. It has. Most definitely. I done went through some things. My mind clear now. I was in the rain. I can see clearly now. This question doesn't change every which way. Everything is in a different position, you feel me? Maybe one thing is the same, but most definitely is no flip-flop. What about you?
Seriously, it's a flip-flop. Honestly, bro, I don't even remember what the freak I said. I don't even remember what I was saying. I know what was first, though.
I remember looks was first. I remember what was first. Yeah.
That's the main thing, you feel me? Whoa. We need to get the main thing.
What was first?
So, looks, nigga.
So what's the lowest you going in the looks category again?
Trying to get the scale right, you feel me? I ain't going no lower than a 7, man.
Everything you want. 6.5. She everything you want. Cook, she clean, she got good mindset, she's financially stable. All that. She just 6.5 no makeup, 7.5 with makeup.
Listen, what did Sir Isaac Newton say? He said it's about the law of attraction.
I don't remember him saying that. All right. Man, get to the list, bro. What? One is looks. 2.
Do I want to go personality, or do I want to go mindset right here? So we're gonna say mindset. I'm gonna go mindset. Now I feel like this is along the lines of my first answer, so I don't really feel like my answer changed. We may have to clip this done up right here and put your answer versus my answer to see is niggas lying or not. But I'm gonna go looks, mindset, I'm gonna go personality, and I'm gonna go vibes last. That's what we're gonna do.
On looks, personality, mindset, then vibes, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No. Looks, mindset.
Oh, my bad. Looks, then the mindset.
So looks, mindset, personality, and then vibe.
All right. After a long train of thought of this,
talk to me now.
Of this hard equation, I think I'm gonna have to go mindset first now.
What, if you can recall correctly, what do you think your first answer was previously?
I think it was vibes, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So you like someone with a nice mind on them?
On me, bro. I think the mindset gonna have to be first now that I'm coming more into this mature age. I feel like we both gotta have the same or somewhat similar mindset going down the road. I feel like that's how we gonna last longer. Cause if my mindset over here and yours over here, we steady pulling against each other, we gonna stay in the same place. But if we both in the car together and we're going down the road, you feel me? We can go to infinity and beyond.
Okay, then, Thugger.
On my mom. So I want to say I think mindset's gonna be first.
Yeah.
Coming in second, I'm gonna have to slide with personality. I feel like I feel like I ain't gonna say you gotta have a certain personality, for us to get along. But I feel like I would like you to have more of a, the chill, laid back personality.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
feel like we'll go further along. So I feel like this. I feel like I need to put more of my eggs, not all of them, but a higher percentage in the personality in that basket. So we're
Okay.
gonna go mindset, personality, then we gonna go looks.
Okay. 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 I was wondering where this was coming in on your
Hey, I
list.
ain't gonna lie. You know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. You already know, can't be the looks. I'm be rich. It just I can't just throw that out the window. You feel me? I feel like you do got to be attracted to the person. Like I said,
Absolutely.
they can have everything they need to have, but I feel like if the looks ain't there and I'm not attracted to you, then I'm pretty much keeping you from being with who you truly should be with. I feel like
Oh,
I feel like your
oh.
partner should look at you like you the most beautiful person in the world, and if they don't, set that angel free and let somebody look at her like that need to be with her.
Mm.
That's
Mm.
how that's how I'm
Hey.
fe- that's how I'm
Hey.
feeling now. That's how I'm feeling.
That might be
Now
something that we might have to get into another time right there, cause I feel like you just said a word. Kind of speaking to me a little bit.
the last one vibes, and that's just off the simple fact of if 1, 2, and 3 is hitting, then the vibes gonna automatically hit.
Mm.
In my book. Now, if they not hitting with you, let me know. We can regroup. See if we need to get a trade going. If we need to get something else going. If they not hitting on your side, but I'm gonna let you know if 1, 2, 3 bing. If 1, 2, 3 dinging with me, 4 automatically gonna ding. Now, I need you to be honest with me though. If it ain't dinging with you, like I said, ain't no hard feelings. I'd rather for you to be honest and string me along. Most
Okay.
definitely. Most
Okay.
definitely.
Then. Okay. Then. That
Right.
boy. That boy got that maturity in the answer.
I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it took me a little minute to, think about this, but, far as from last season to this season, what's been going on or what I've been observing with my, what you call it,
Taste.
yeah, I ain't gonna really say, it ain't really been relationships. I guess they've been, situations, what I've been observing. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
we probably didn't either, we didn't have the same mindset. The
Yeah.
looks, the looks was there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The looks, that was there. You feel me? That's what's going. That's what attracts you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now the
Right.
other ones
Right.
is what keep you. But as far as the looks, trust me, that's gonna be there. That's why I say I don't gotta worry about that. That's gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
why
other
on my particular list, that's why they first. That's why it's
true.
first.
I can see that. That's why my list, it's on there. But I feel like I'm at the point where I got to pay more attention. I need to dig more, pay more attention
Right.
to the other
Right. Right.
things.
Right.
You feel me? Because I was we putting a lot of weight on that category, and you feel
Mm-hmm.
me? It was like if they didn't have it, and you and they be like, you know what? At least they bad. You know what? So
Mm.
now I'm trying to be like, so now I'm saying like, if this irritates me on day one, it's just not gonna go away. Matter of fact, it's gonna irritate me a little more on a
As
year
it go
two.
on. As it
Exactly.
go on.
Cause I probably, and my thing is, I guess I know with me, at first I was like, you know what, I can deal with it. I couldn't. I
Lying
ain't
to
gonna
yourself. Lying
like I
to
said,
yourself.
lying to myself, gaslighting myself. But you know what? Sometimes I feel like if you just tell them what's going on, like, hey, short, I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't too much messing with like how you do this or when you do that. They'd be like, you know what? Now they got it. If they make the adjustment, I'd be like, okay, okay, she listen. If they don't, I see what I mean to them. And obviously I don't mean nothing.
Hey, but most definitely though, a real one gon' see that you mention it to them, and they gonna change their behavior, or at least try to.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a key thing in a relationship is our effort, man. Effort. You just want to be with somebody who meets the standards and the criteria that you want, but also they put in effort. They try.
Mhm. True, 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 true. How you feel about the 80/20 rule? I think that's what they call it, 80/20 rule.
Most definitely. I think
Like
it's true.
Go
I
ahead,
think
and
it's I
tell the
think it's
people what
true.
that is, because some people I don't know what that is. You know.
Okay, basically the 80-20 rule, for those of y'all who don't know, you typically want to be with a person who has 80% of the things that you want and maybe 20% of the things that you don't.
Yeah.
Now, the way it's split like that is because everybody is not gonna have everything that you want in them. Somebody's
Exactly.
gonna have some things that you do not like, whether
Mm-hmm.
whether that's body count, whether it could be a kid, whether that could be communication problems, maybe that could be partying problems,
God,
maybe
dog,
that could be smoking problems.
them heavy. Those some heavy problems. Hey, I'm thinking you finna give some small. Those some deal breakers.
Hey, and they might be some deal breaker for some people, but for others, it's just another day in the park.
I don't know. I feel like some of them things, you need to think real hard. Like, for instance, the kid, you if you with her, you gotta accept Bubba. Bubba not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You bring her food, you need to bring him a little kids meal. I'm like,
Mm,
he not going nowhere. Like
mm.
they a package deal. You can't get one without the other, you feel me? So it's like she may be the best thing in the world, but you need to realize, like, hey, it's a kid. And look, at the end, it might come a trio. Her, the kid, and baby daddy. Like, you gotta deal with all three. So
Mm.
that's just something to think about.
Hey,
I'm not
and if they
saying
fall, in that 20% of something that you don't like, you feel me? Hey, they might not fall into the 20%. They might fall into the deal breaker category. Well, you know what I'm saying? Them really just the basis of the 80-20 rule. But yeah, I feel like it's true though. I feel like there's something that you should kind of look forward to. I think a lot of people, maybe men sometimes might overlook it. Um,
they
I don't want to,
trying
huh?
they got a different objective in mind. They not trying to get too far down the road.
What you mean by that?
Well, shoot, I mean, if a certain gentleman don't see a future with you, he'll deal with your stuff for the now. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
Until he get what he want.
almost definitely.
And if you give him what he want, well, shoot, I mean, that's on you.
I was saying as far as more pertaining to like
Oh,
let's just say if a person got 60-40, some dudes going, you know what I'm saying,
ooh,
go looking for that other 40% in somewhere else. But they not gonna realize that so instead of getting 60-40, it's gonna be 40-60. It's gonna be 40 things that you like, 60 things that you
mm,
don't.
yeah, but that's more the people that's focused on like. They so focused on that 40, they just trying to find it anywhere. But I mean, it's a lot of people that make that. It's a lot of people that make that mistake, make that switch. Like, oh, I think I'm gonna get this. And then boom. To reality is like, dang, I traded it for something less.
That's right there what you call the great finesse. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
call the great finesse.
The great finesse.
Cause so you saying that 40% thinking, oh, I'm gonna get this 40 plus 30. I'm gonna get this 40 plus 40. And then so you get there and nigga, you still getting the same 40 that you was getting at first.
All right, so check it out, check it out, check it out. Let's just say a person make this switch.
Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, if you think I'm not what you want, let me go, just that and third. So let's just say a person make this switch, and then that ain't what they want. Do you think they should be allowed to come back? Because, they went with their heart, they went over there. You think they should be allowed to come back?
So we're just gonna put this in a scenario as if I'm actually in a situation. So we're gonna say it's me. Me,
Okay.
for example.
Yeah.
I'm the 80-20 type guy, right? And we have a female who is looking for another 20% in someone else. So if
Yeah.
she leaves me and
Yeah.
tries to come back after the 20% nigga wasn't everything that she thought he was going to be, it's
Yeah.
not gonna happen, buddy.
It's
It's
rap.
not gonna happen.
Raps.
Over with. Done
Like,
so.
just like it.
Straight
Okay,
up.
okay, 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 okay.
Because like you just said, you want to be with somebody or you want people to be together who think that they the best looking in the world or they the most this or the most that. And
Yeah.
so if you even think about leaving me or it's a possibility that you leave me, I don't feel like that's how you really feel. And then it's gonna make me wonder, am I somebody that you really want? And if I was,
Oh,
then you wouldn't have left me.
or are you just a placeholder right now?
What do you mean? Am I just a placeholder?
Alright, so like some girls, they just don't want to be alone. So
Mm,
they get in these relationships.
mm.
I call guys like that. I call guys placeholders. Like, so she with you right now just because she don't want to be alone, but she really looking for who she really want to be with type on that type time.
Man. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna think. I'm gonna be like, so
hmm
you had everything that you needed right here, but you kept wondering, but looking somewhere else where.
True, true, true. Like, you feel me? And then like I ain't gonna say like in a situation like you, it's like, you wanna leave cool, you feel me? Just don't, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna be like just don't come back because we probably just I ain't gonna lie, like, well I just say just don't come back because you don't live. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard thinking about who you want to be with for the rest of your life. Just like it's like you dating, you trying, you trying to narrow it down, saying, can I? Do I think I can be with him? Do I think I can be with her? I feel like it's like one of the hardest things. So like, I get your decision saying like, hey, let me go check over here, but. And then again, I'm like, I mean, you go over there, but just know, like, once you get out the door, somebody else might walk in the door. Now you can't come back through that door. You feel me?
Man,
But I do like I am like it's kind of funny that we all on that journey trying to feel like because like me I'm kind of I want to be a one and done. You feel me?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Alabama, like we go to
yeah.
Alabama, you just you do your 1 year, you go, you done, you go to the league. I'm trying to find my one shorty, get married one time and done. You feel me? We rocking for the rest of our life because this 3 marriage, 4 marriage thing, I feel like after your like second-ish marriage, third marriage, hey bro, I ain't gonna say just be single because everybody deserve to be with somebody, but like, man, stop wasting these folks' time with these wedding invitations. Like after 3, 4, 5 weddings, all right. Obviously the picking skills ain't, too they ain't too favored over there.
So let's say it's your man's. We gonna say me again for the
All
sake of
right,
the
you,
situation.
yeah, you.
So let's say I'm on my third marriage.
How
Are you
many
gonna have a
times? How
conversation with
many?
me?
How many times have I been the best man?
So all three, nigga.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Is that a conversation that you gonna have to have with me? Like I don't know, T. You're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying?
I
You over here
might,
BSing, you over here playing
we
around.
might sit you down after the first divorce. Like, hey man, like, why wasn't she the one? I was just at the wedding. Like, I had a speech and everything. Like, what happened? If you tell me like, let's just say she cheated. Okay, you know what? Cool, ground. That's grounds for a divorce.
Yeah, right.
How long did you court or date the second one?
What do you think is a reasonable amount?
For
Just for the
your
sake of
second, for your second marriage?
the situation.
Shit, how old you
I
is?
don't, man. So many factors that you probably gotta put into the equation.
let's
Just
just
for
say
the
you let's say you
just for the sake of the
35.
situation.
Let's say you 30.
35.
Yo.
So
Let's say your first marriage was 26.
okay.
And let's say your second marriage, 35. How long you think you courted the second one?
That first marriage probably gonna be nostalgia, boy. So
Know what I'm saying. That's what I'm
that
saying.
giant, that giant might be a couple years, at least like 3 to 5.
Damn. You think she gonna wait 5 years?
I don't know, man. So she might not wait 5 years.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she wait 5 years. I don't know. She might be on. I mean, she might like you for real. I don't know too many people wasting 5 years. T. Then you already got. Then you already she the second one. She ain't even the first one. She the second. So like she gotta deal with her being a second choice and you dragging your feet.
Hmm.
I don't know. I might need to talk to her saying, hey, you might need to get somebody else. I might need to talk to her. Shoot.
My own nigga go back
What?
door me and go and
Nah,
tell
I ain't back door.
my
I ain't back.
future wife.
I ain't backdooring you, but like shit, she just might need to go cause you scarred and she trying to get married. She might well just go find somebody cause at the end of the day, you ain't gonna fully trust her. Are you? Somebody gotta have a tough conversation. I might need to sit both of y'all down. Like, hey, after about 3 years, like, all right, so like, like y'all going towards something, like what's going on here? Cause like, do you really? Cause think about it, it's just two. You told me the original question was three. Like,
Three.
yeah. So
Three?
like, as you see, I'm intervening on two. So
Yeah.
damn it,
Hey, man.
if I ain't saying nothing about wedding three, I don't care. At that point, I'm just trying to I'm putting a band-aid. I'm then putting a band-aid on like a goddamn on a river because it's gonna keep flowing. I'm just trying to slow it down.
You doing what, girl?
I'm putting a band-aid on a river because it's gonna keep flowing. I'm just trying to shut it down. I'm trying to slow it down. I'm pretty much just letting you have somebody to be in pain with. Like maybe y'all both divorcees. And y'all like, you know what, like y'all don't plan on getting married, but like y'all just like y'all really find comfort in being together. Maybe that's the situation. I don't think that would be the situation, but maybe it is.
You think we trying to be placeholders in each other's lives?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like that's something you think that would happen?
Being a placeholder at 35 that's kind of crazy, man. I'm
I'm
not gonna
saying
lie.
I'm saying he's still young.
Man, 35.
The
Is 35
real
really young?
yeah, it's young. Compared to like 50 and 60. This is the real question. Do you think you could truly you truly give love a chance again after all that? Would you
I
still be
mean, you gotta
willing?
have some type of hope, man. Maybe just
I,
a little bit. Like,
I know what you
even if
gotta
it's just
have.
a
I'm asking,
tad bit,
I know what you gotta have. Are you gonna have it?
you gotta factor in, like, do I got kids? All that type of stuff like that. Cause you know, the older you get, the harder it is to love, man. The harder it is to really find somebody.
They say your first marriage is love, your second marriage is money. That's what you married for.
I ain't marrying nobody for money. I'm marrying them because I love them.
Women.
And
Well,
because I
women.
want to be with them.
Well, women.
Oh yeah. With women, that might be a different conversation. Some female might not even be marrying you. They might be marrying your pocket.
That's what I'm saying. Like me, you feel me? Like I'm gonna have bread without you. I'm gonna have bread with you. So I can run it up by myself. We can run it up together. What's not gonna happen is I'm gonna run it up and you're gonna be leeching. You better bring your own bag to this equation too.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. 1 + 1 equals 2. 1 + 0 equals 1. Just me. So you can get your butt out the way. That was an interesting take on the scenario though. You holding out hope for love.
I'm gonna stick with my 80% though. I ain't gonna try to wander off and try to get no 20% from, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't finna get major finesse. I ain't finna get finesse.
I think the real problem is like when you don't know you got your 80. I think that's the real issue. Like when people don't know they got 80 and then they steady focusing on the 20. You know, like when you want something to be so perfect, like you know, kind of like when you make videos, like 90% of your video perfect, but you still worrying about that little part that you can't get right. I feel like this was like, I feel like that's the real problem in the situation.
Do you think it's like the people who focus on the 20%, you think that they need to fix their priorities a little bit? Is that what you think it is? Or what do you
I
you
really feel
think it
like
could be?
I really feel like it just come with like time and maturity. It's like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like you probably gonna miss this what tends to happen, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to let go. Like you end up having a person with 90 or 80 or 90%, and you end up kind of missing that first relationship up, chasing that 20, and then
Mm.
you don't really realize that you kind of messed it up until you with the 20, and they not doing nearly as much as that 90 did. So
Mm.
now it's like God done gave you an
Mm.
example of what you should have kept or like what you could have had. Now you pretty much going through that. So now you kind of got like a guide of what you need to look for like in the future. It's kind of
Mm.
like it's kind of like if I gave you 1 million and you just go
Okay.
blow. Well, you didn't have to work for that $1 million, so you went and blew it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you at zero. Now you gotta stack 1 million by
You
yourself.
gotta build your way up.
That's what I'm saying. Now you're more appreciative because you had to work for it compared to when someone just gave it to you.
So like, okay, say you get a person who got 80 things and you
Yeah,
fumble it.
yeah.
What do you think is the chance of somebody finding another person who got 80%? Like, do you feel like that person that they found is gonna be the only 80% person that they find in their life?
Oh God, I feel like that's the $1 million question. It's like maybe I ain't gonna lie, you might be fortunate to get that, like to get that 80 back. Like let's just say y'all go y'all separate
Wait,
ways.
wait, wait. You talking about that particular 80 or you talking about a brand new 80?
That particular age.
Okay, okay, okay,
Let's just
okay,
say if y'all
okay,
didn't fall off just bad, it was just like life situations kind of like
okay,
took
okay,
that
okay.
person out, and then somehow y'all just got brought back into each other's life, and y'all kind of rekindled it. Now you didn't really appreciate it at first, but now you really appreciate it. But the chance if you find another 80, like I say, it's hope. I feel like it's hope if you just but it's like I really don't know. Cause like I feel like you might be so fascinated on that 80 that you might not open your eyes to what a new 80 look like.
Mm, dang. That boy said nigga might get played twice.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga might get finessed twice.
And what I'm saying, cause it's like, let's just say if I'm steady, let's just say me for example. Let's say
Okay.
if I had an 80 back in the day, and then I fumbled it, and then so now I got a 20, and I'm like, dang, I should have kept her. If I'm so fascinated with trying to get her back, then I might miss the next one that come through the door. But let's just say I missed that 80. Okay. I seen what she had, I peeped what she had, I remember what she had, and I start talking to a new girl, and then I'm starting to peep. She got the same characteristics, she do the same things.
Mm,
I'm like, hey, like I,
I
I
might
recognize
got some right here.
I recognize this, like, hey, this kind of what I had. You feel me? I might need to tap in. I might need to lock in with this one because, like, it's what I'm used to. It's what I had, it's what I lost. But just like it's on a new person.
And I think that part right there may come with growth and maturity too. Cause it'll be like the
Mhm.
things that you weren't paying attention to or that you didn't realize before, you're gonna start to realize now.
The one exactly like
Dang.
shoot. She might call back, like she might check up on me. She might saying, "How was your day?" She might saying, "Have you ate?" It's like the little things that. Like let's just say the first 80 did that the 20 didn't do. Now the second
Mm-hmm.
80 doing it, it's like, oh yeah, this familiar right here. This familiar. You feel me? I need to I need to keep this. So I feel like that'll be the sign. But I feel like if I'm steady looking back, if I'm steady looking in my past, then I'm never gonna recognize the future.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
So
You ain't lying.
I feel like, I just feel like sometimes you might have to just be mature enough to just let some things go and look towards your future. That'll be the best thing. Cause instead of looking in the rear view, you can't get them to go forward.
Preacher G2 in the building, everybody. Boy talking that talk.
Man, just doing a little something.
So we got something from social media here, something that's been going a little viral, that's been getting a little buzz. So it's this lady who got married, her and her husband, and they're
Mm.
both vegan. And so they spent $15,000 on food for their guests. And when 15,000, man, 15,000 on some vegan food, that's a little
18,000.
that's a little crazy to me, but to each his own.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
spent the 15,000 on the vegan food.
I better eat every bit of that food too.
They spent 15 bands on the food. And when
That's a
they got
carpet.
there, her cousin and her brother, they tell them went and bought 20 pieces and pulled up to the dang old wedding talking about some, hey, we got some real food here. How would you feel about that, man? How would you feel?
I gotta bring up the point of why the hell you spending 15,000 on food? That's like the first point. Let's get into that first. Who advised you to spend 15,000 on some vegan food? Like I'm so perplexed with that number. I can't even be like I'm mad at them for even thinking 15,000 was okay to spend on some food. I'm trying to make that cover my whole wedding, honestly. But for them to go buy some pieces, they gotta run me my 15 G's back.
What?
They
They gotta
gotta
pay your
run me.
money back.
They gotta run me my 15 G's back. I bought this food for y'all. You just gonna disrespect my day and and my shorty day by going to get some pieces?
Why didn't you ask us if we want the vegan food? You vegan, nigga. We ain't vegan. Why we gotta eat what you eat?
Nigga, my wedding. What? What you talking about? My wedding.
We ain't gotta eat what you eat. I ain't
Mm.
vegan.
If my girl wanna have vegan food at her wedding, she having vegan food at her wedding. And
Listen,
y'all gonna eat it.
listen. With all due respect, she can be vegan, but you gonna have to have something for us too, man. You
Okay,
feel
hold
me?
up. Okay, hold up. So you want me to just take all together, be like, hey, so what do you think you would like to eat at the wedding?
I mean, but if you know, you gotta think like, you know what I'm saying? Because part of these people are your family as well. So you know whether or
What if
not
the
your
whole
family
what
gonna
if the
eat this
fam
vegan food.
what if the family was vegan?
They wasn't obviously because they ordered pizza.
That was the brother and the cousin, the mama, the dad. Obviously, she had to be vegan from somewhere. So the mom and the daddy probably was vegan.
Man, you
But
know,
all this really could have been avoided. She didn't spend the $15,000 on the vegan food. But since she, you know what, since they did make the financial decision to spend $15,000 on the food, I ain't gonna say they can't be mad because at the end of the day, if you eat it or they don't eat it, you out $15,000. So them eating it ain't gonna make me feel better about spending $15,000. That's not gonna make me feel better. The
you
matter,
right, but that's your wedding and that's you wanted. You wanted 15,000 worth of vegan food. You
first of
you
all,
wanted it.
it's a lot of guys out here who spending outrageous amount of money because the wife wants to. They don't want to spend
Oh,
nearly as much as
oh,
that. It's a lot of guys spending that money just to make her smile and to avoid an argument. It's a lot. It's a lot of people out here doing that. Now, me on the other hand, we just gonna have to have that fight. We're gonna have to have that argument because we're gonna talk about what we spend the money on at this wedding. It's your day, yes. I'm there. I'm there. I'm pretty much just there. It's really your day, but the money we spend on our wedding is gonna be reasonable.
right. It's gonna
Whatever
have to
that,
be.
whatever that number we come up with is reasonable. Matter of fact, I don't really know what number for me is gonna be reasonable for a wedding because it's one day. I
We ain't
like to
got to
think
that
of it.
bridge
I like
yet.
to think of in, I like to think of investments. Like we can pretty much save a lot of that money. We can put that toward the house that we're gonna be living in for 20 plus years instead of
Okay.
this one day.
Okay. Talk to them folk then.
Like, what we gonna this is one day, but we can, we can save money, have a good honeymoon. That's at least a week or something. Then a house, that's 20 years. So I feel like these are better investments for our life. We'll talk about that later because like I said, best believe we gonna have these tough talks. I ain't no she wanted, so I guess I'm just give it to her. It ain't gonna be none of that. We shoot. I'm just no, just we going toe to toe. I ain't. It ain't like I'm gonna be like, you know what, we're not doing this, but I'm gonna be like, okay, like you want this? Okay, now let me see who can do this for the best price. You
Man.
want this? Shoot. You want a singer? Okay, I go find somebody. You want flowers? Cool. I go pick some. You want fine china? Bet I got you. Like a lot of stuff. If I'm gonna try my best to do it, but you know what? How you feel about the situation? Somebody did to your way.
It's like I can't even be mad, honestly, bro,
Why
because
you
it's
can't
like
be, why you can't be mad?
you gotta you gotta know what your guests like. Just because you like something don't mean everybody else don't like something. Now, am I gonna put my brother and my cousin out of my wedding because they didn't order this pizza? No,
Are you gonna eat some of the
no,
piece? Are you gonna eat some of the piece?
I'm vegan. No, I ain't gonna eat none of the pizza.
What if they bought you a vegan piece?
Man, listen.
Thought
I
about
just
you?
spent 15,000 on some food. I'm gonna be eating this vegan food till it come out my ears, man.
Y'all taking that vegan food home if I paying for them with. It's somebody eating it. It ain't going away. I bet I see a plate in the trash. Nothing.
Man, you gotta take that somewhere, man.
We
15 bands on some vegan food.
we going to feed
15 bands.
we
And ain't
going to
low.
feed
Them
we
nigga
going to
pulled up
feed the
with
homeless.
pieces,
We're going to do
man.
something. We're going to do something with that food. I gotta recuperate this money somehow. We gonna do some video. I don't know what we gotta do, but we recuperating the money from this food.
Do you think that it's because they always say healthier foods cost a little bit more? Do you think that that's something that might have happened in this situation? They might have got taxed a little bit extra just because it was a healthier alternative.
No, I think I think they got finessed. It was a wedding, and they just gave a price, and they accepted it. Matter of fact, they probably gave her a price, and she said, "Baby, please, it's my special day." And he said, "Okay," and he wrote that check. But me, Okay. Trying to tell me why this costs 15,000. And matter of fact, when I hear 15,000, no, cut it. Next caterer, next. Okay.
And I'm talking about these folks done wasted so much food. So much food. But see, me, it's like, that's why I was saying the thing where I feel like I would have to cater to my guests a little bit. Like, in that
Okay.
particular situation,
What would you serve? Like, what would be your food to serve to your guests at your wedding?
I gotta serve some nigga food. I ain't gonna lie. It gotta be some nigga food there. It gotta be like some.
We talking meatballs, rotel.
Yeah, but a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get into some pasta. Might be some
Hot or cold?
The pasta?
Yeah.
Hot.
Chicken or shrimp?
You know, I'm more of a chicken type guy. I ain't really no shrimp type boy, so you know.
Like, we talking like sausage in there too?
But for the sake of the party though,
okay.
I would do both. Do both.
And some shrimp.
Yes, I would do chicken and shrimp.
And sausage. Spicy, Cajun.
I don't know about no sausage. I ride with the sausage in it, but you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm be spending a certain amount of money just on pasta alone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much you think that costs? Just ballpark figure, like, just food.
Cater for some like food in general?
Yeah.
So the average cost, I say people spending maybe almost $5 on food. Depending on how many people at your wedding.
You want like a big wedding? Like you want like a medium or small? Like I'm thinking like a good 100 people can mess with
100 people? Oh my goodness.
Think that's
Let
big?
me break it down.
You think that's big or small?
100 people is a lot. That's a lot of people.
You think so? Like, if you consider my side of the family, her side of the family, then friends,
50
I feel
people?
like,
I mean, not 50 people. 100 people? 100?
Think about. If she got 25 people, let's just say, my family kind of big, her family kind of big, so 25 people on both sides, that's 50 people. We already at 50, just 25 on each side. Then we got
invite friends.
Let's say I got at least 10 friends. She got at least I think she got 10 friends. So that's 70 people right there. Then you got your plus ones.
Yeah, we definitely got to get into how much you're gonna spend on this wedding, because 70 people off the rip, you're gonna be spending some money on this wedding, my boy. If you got at least 70 people, you're gonna be spending some money on this wedding.
Okay. Who you think responsibility to pay for the wedding? The groom or the bride's family?
Everybody always want to put it on the male, but my thing is teamwork make the dream work. So you can put in some, and I can put in some. It could be a combined effort, because listen, I'm not gonna pay all my money for some. I'm not gonna pay 100% of my money for 100% of what you want. You can put some money in for some of the stuff that you want, and I can put some money in for some of the stuff that I want.
Ain't that what you gonna be doing pretty much most of your life? Paying 100% for what you want? Babe, I want to go to this restaurant. Babe, I want to go here. I want to do this. I want to do that. Okay, babe, if it's gonna make you happy.
And she gonna have to do 100% of the things that I want. Listen.
Talk.
They say you need to do what the woman like to keep the woman happy. I say the woman need to do what I want to keep me happy.
I heard happy wife, happy life. I hear nothing about happy Taylor. I hear nothing about happy you, nigga. Who is you?
I'm the main one. I'm the real one, man. Okay. I'm the big dog.
Big dog. Big T. Okay, you feel me? Okay.
Happy me, relationship in peace.
So we had 5,000 for just food. Just food. But okay, before you finish your estimate, can you guess what the national average wedding cost in 2024 is?
2024?
Yeah.
I say niggas spending at least a yearly salary on a wedding. So I'm saying it's gonna be no lower than 50 bands. So
now we talking about average cost, not most. We talking about average. So
yeah.
That's your final answer?
No. I'm just saying, like, at the minimum, it's gonna be at least 30 bands. What what my answer is, I'd probably say I'm gonna go like 65, maybe 70,000 on a wedding. That's the average cost.
Uh, is that what you would pay?
We'll get into that. It's
Uh,
just a it's
it's
just a guess.
it's actually it's actually 33,000.
Oh,
That's the average
I would
cost.
have been
You
right on the money then.
know what I'm saying?
I
That's
was
the
right on the money.
average cost. 33,000 as of 2024 for a wedding. That's the average cost.
I'm thinking about some big ballers or some big money
You,
spenders then.
I
I
want
didn't
to
oversight a
say,
little bit.
your shorty gonna love you. 70,000. Oh, mama, he gonna spend 70,000 on me on my wedding day. Ooh, I can't wait. Shoot, that's
I
that's
I
a
didn't doubled it.
if
I
I
didn't double
spend
the annual cost too.
if someone calls if someone should tell me 70,000, oh yeah, we going straight to looking for a house. We going straight.
So do you think the annual cost in 2024 is reasonable? Like, could you see yourself spending 30 bands on a wedding?
No. Oh shoot, I couldn't like. Now, if God was to put me in a position and bless me where I could,
Yeah,
I still probably wouldn't want to do it.
yeah.
but, but like you know what? I want to be in a position where I could spend that amount of money on the wedding, but I don't think I would want to actually spend it. I feel like I would want to be around the 15ish right,
15 bands.
10 to 15. You know what? More of the 10 to 12 type of range. I think I
Yeah,
would want to be more in that ball.
yeah. 10 to 12 is cool.
I feel like that is the ballpark that like I would, foresee myself partaking in. I wouldn't say like that would be like ideal as far as like me being happy, but like as far as like if this is what I gotta spend, I just gotta spend it. But I feel like 33 is absurd. Like it's a question on Google. It says it's 5,000 enough for a wedding, and that would be my question. 5,000.
And I think kind of sort of it really got a lot to do with the woman. Cause if the woman want this, she want that, I feel like dudes gonna have a tendency to spend more. Like you said, some dudes just gonna be like, okay, baby, let me just
You
write this
know
check
what?
for you.
That's how mindset got to number one. I feel like if our mindset the same, like she'd be like, "But you know what? This is one day. Like, why we spending that much money? We can really put this money toward the house." If she's saying that type of stuff to me, oh yeah, that's wifey. Cause now I see we got a future together. Now I see we in sync. Now I see we in one. If we going now, me, I'm not gonna lie. For I would love her to say, "Baby, I know, like it's just a wedding day. Let's work toward our future." But I know that's slim to none because I know every girl dream of their wedding day.
Yeah, most
So
definitely.
I want to make that day special. I want to make it special as I can. But I need you to hear me out when I say I don't need that. I don't need that special day to be a financial burden for us in the future.
Oh, oh,
That's all I'm trying to get across. If you can understand that and be like, you know what? Because like understand how I'm trying to give you your dream.
mhm,
I need you to understand how I'm not trying to make this affect our future.
yeah. And I like the way that you approach this situation because it's like you want both of y'all to enjoy the wedding, but at the same time, you thinking reasonably and you don't want to overshoot or do too much on something that honestly, and I
It's
was speaking, it's just gonna be
it's
a 1 day thing. You
that's what
spending
I'm
you
saying.
you spending 30 bands just 1 day.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like I feel like now I'm not gonna everybody be like the wedding don't matter. It's like if you really love if they really love you, that just don't matter. Like at the end of the day, it's kind of like Valentine's Day. It's like the woman she just want to be shown off. She just want her moment in the sun. And I can understand that. I want to give you a
Right.
moment in the sun. But you feel me? It's just like you know what? Just work with me, baby. It's like
That's all it is.
what's the use of we have this extravagant wedding, beautiful. I'm talking about we go all out, and you know what? And then it's like in the long run, that end up being a wedge that drive us apart. Cause I'm steady worrying about how we getting out of debt, and you don't care because you done had your day already. You done had your cake already. But
Somewhere in La La Land.
I'm still trying to like I'm trying to make this family work because at the end of the day, I'm the one that gotta take care of the family, protect the family. I'm the one that pretty much gotta take on that burden.
Yeah.
So what's the point of like if at the end of the day we get a divorce because of that? I mean, you didn't we didn't have to wait for no reason. I ain't gonna say I feel like the happiest couples like they just kind of they just happy being together. They ain't gotta have no big and
Fancy nothing.
they ain't gotta
That's
have no
fact
big
though.
fancy stuff. They
Fact.
just at the end of the day they together. That's all they care about, and that's really all I want. As long as we together, it could be two people. It could be two people in our wedding. I just want us to be happy. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm writing a $30,000 check, I'm not smiling that whole day. I'm thinking about that money coming out of our
Yeah.
account.
I ain't gonna care.
Every thought is that money going out.
I ain't gonna care. I highly, 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 highly doubt I'm spending 30 bands on a wedding. I
Oh,
think that I'm more so in the ballpark of you. I might not even be that high, honestly, because
I'm, I'm telling you
and I
right
want to
now.
ask about your ideal wedding, but it's like you said, 70 people. I'm not gonna lie, 70 people not gonna be at my wedding.
You don't
70
think
people not
so?
gonna be at my wedding. It's
You
gonna
don't think
be
so?
around
Be-
the 50 and below. Like I don't
oh,
even
okay,
know.
okay, okay, okay.
It might be a private wedding. It might be somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Only like close family and friends might be able to attend. Some that that's very enclosed. Because if you think about it, that's where a lot of the money gets spent at. It's like these extra add-on people.
The people, and honestly, I'm saying 100. Like I'm thinking that's more of like a low number. You feel me? Like I'm thinking like, well, for actually, you do thinking venue or church for the wedding for you?
I'm thinking neither. Shoot, I'm trying to have my wedding on the beach.
Gonna be hot. Man.
Depending on the season though.
Oh no, I'm thinking like I don't got a problem, but I'm thinking like I don't know, I'm thinking indoor. I'm thinking doors. Indoor. Cause outside, I just don't really want to worry about the weather. I don't feel like hearing her mouth about. Oh my God, it's supposed to rain. Oh my God, I'm like, we just nip this in the bud. Maybe get a venue, but wherever we at, the place holds about 100 people. You feel me? And probably like we might not get to that many, but I
Yeah.
do want. I just want to be like close friends. You feel me?
So, like, do you have an ideal wedding that you have like in your mind right now, or is that something that you feel like you gonna consider more like a little bit later as it get a little closer?
And long as my boys there, long as my wife happy, my boys there, we good. I ain't gonna lie, that'll be perfect wedding for me. As long as my family there, mom's, pop, sister, family,
Yeah.
like brothers, cousins. As long as they there, we having a good time. Everybody close to me, there to pretty much experience the moment. I'm good. It's gonna be more. I don't really care about for the decoration, the flower. I care more about the people who partaking in that journey with me, who seeing me go from, I guess, what you call it, jumping the broom,
Yeah.
from stepping into that moment of togetherness or foreverness with my significant other. You feel me? I feel like
Mm.
that. I feel like that'll be the biggest thing for me.
So, do you think that you're gonna have any input into like selection? Do you want to have an input
Yeah,
into it, or do
yeah,
you not really care about it?
yeah. I need to have some input. I don't need her picking the most expensive things. Run it by me and let me check the price. But nah, though, I ain't gonna lie. Like on the serious note, bro. Like I'll let her handle all that. You feel me? I feel like they already got all this stuff planned, as far as what they
How they want
want.
it to be, like
Hey, like
ideally in
so,
their own head.
who am I to go back and forth with you about a day that I just came to care about this year when you've been thinking about this all your life?
All right, man.
So long as I can pick out what I want, long as I can wear what I want to wear.
And have your niggas with you, man,
Man, wait,
and
dripped
your
out. I'm
family.
talking about we might walk in that bit with shades on. You feel me? You feel me? Dripped out to the fifth out.
Cuz talking about some indoors. I'm trying to come on that joint on a white horse.
I can't wait to your wedding.
I'm talking about some.
I
I'm
can't
coming
wait.
on my horse. She coming on her horse. We meeting, going like this right here. Everybody, as soon as they see us coming, they just start. Huh?
Now, since it's gonna be on the beach, are we in shoes or are we bare feet with tuxes?
Personal preference. personal preference. Because if you got some designer kicks on, and you know, we might have somewhere it be like some enclosed shoes that you can change into as soon as you get the beach or something like that. I haven't worked out all the kinks and all the details yet. You know what I'm saying?
No.
This just a what they say, a pigment of my imagination.
Imagination. I
Just
know
a
some
little
like
fantasy type junk.
my homeboy, he just got married down here, and like we kind of, I ain't gonna say we started a tradition, but like for the groom, I was part of the groomsmen committee. We kind of end up getting him a jersey, pretty much to signify that he pretty much he out the game. So everybody got like we got him a jersey. Everybody signed it, pretty much saying, "All right, you officially retired at the game." Nah, you know, he pretty much, you know how they put it in the Raptors to make sure you
Yeah,
tired.
hanging that jersey up.
Tight time. I feel like that was like a little cool gift. I feel like I would like to. I feel like the next one out of the guys that I like out of us, you know, we can probably continue that. As far as the wedding, you know, you think you have a bachelor party?
Man, it's crazy that you asked me that because as soon as you started telling me about the hanging of the jersey, I said, man, I gotta ask him, do he think that he gonna have a bachelor party? What do he think about the bachelor party? I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have a bachelor party. It's just gonna be to what extent? I don't think it might be crazy. You know, I know some girls they might call a man over and do all this and all that. I ain't gonna care. My wife ain't having none of that at her bachelor party. Ain't none of that going on. If any of that go on or she thinks gonna go on, we ain't getting married. We ain't,
You,
we ain't getting married. Ain't
you,
gonna be none of that. Have your friends around trying to influence you to do something because it's your quote unquote your last night single or a last night
yeah.
of your free world. It ain't gonna be
You,
none of that. Now,
you'll call that junk out the night before.
right,
Oh,
right. It'll
okay.
be over for the morning, girl, man.
Ah, dog.
But my idea of a bachelor party, I don't know. It really probably not even gonna involve no women. It's just more so gonna be me and the guy just kind of hanging, chilling out. It's gonna be us hanging out, just having a good time, all in all. It ain't gonna be
Yeah.
nothing too crazy. Where like if the dang on fiance find out that she gonna get upset about she might want to call the wedding off herself. It ain't gonna be nothing
Yeah.
like that. But just some chill, some cool, you know.
Okay.
What you think yours gonna be talking about? If you gonna have one.
That bit might get wild. I don't even know, bro. It just depends. Whoever I might put in charge. I mean, whoever in charge. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my hand clean. You feel me? I'm getting married. I found my shorty, but feel me? Like you said, you with the guy. Y'all want to go to, you know, y'all go strip club. I don't know. I feel like whatever it is, gonna be a night to remember. But like I said, I'm keeping my hands clean. You feel me? So it's like it's gonna be one of them nights. Like, man, that bit right there was turned. Like that bit was to remember. Hey, you feel me? I'm probably gonna we getting all the guys together. You feel me? We getting guy from the old school, guy from the new school, guy from my guy from probably guy from back in the past, guys I know now. It's like they gonna be like, dang, like ain't gonna be like 20 niggas now, but it's gonna be like the closest friends. You feel me?
Yeah. A good enough
Closest.
amount.
My mom the closest friends. I feel like shoot. I don't know. Think about we might take a trip. I don't know. Might take a trip. It might
Mm.
be a shoot. You know how we had the NOLA trips.
It might be a vibe
It
right
might
there.
have to be something like that. You feel me?
That sound like a vibe right there, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like you seen what's that movie called? When Cole getting married, then you know they had that crazy night. Shoot, man, The Hangover. You seen that movie?
Hangover. Nah, I ain't seen that movie. I know that's a
Man,
classic movie. I ain't never seen that joke
it
before though.
might be a night like that. You feel me? But I need to know. I need to remember what happened. Cause she gonna get to the bottom of it, and I can't be like, oh, did that happen? Cause she gonna clock all that tea. So I need to know what happened.
Man,
I need to know what happened. And my best man, I need him to be responsible. Might be shoot, most likely gonna be you, cause shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I know I done got a few responsible friends, but most of them, I don't know if I trust them with the rings, man. I don't know if I can trust them with the rings. I need them on their P's and Q's.
How much do you think you're gonna spend on a wedding ring?
You know, man, like how much do I want to spend, or like how much do I'll let go if I had to.
Mm. Do you think I ain't gonna care? I see why people save so much money or try to invest so much into this wedding. Because if you really think about it, you gonna spend a lot of money. You gonna spend money.
That's why you better make sure shorty worth it.
I know I was talking about earlier three, 4 times. Man, I'm been ran up 100K just our weddings alone in my lifetime. That's too much, man. That's too much right there.
That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, I say it's taking time, bro. Like, do you really want to do this? Like, you can always, I mean, but you can always go to the courthouse. That's $20.
Oh man, these folks don't spend that money on.
Once that's why most people they get into weddings because people they can charge so much, like caterers and people who do music, photography, videography. People where they get their money.
Man,
Like
I
so,
don't
like,
know how much I'm gonna spend on a ring. Obviously, I feel like the ring. I ain't gonna say the ring is more important than a wedding because women's fascination with the whole big day and all it is. But
I feel like the ring more. I feel like that's the thing that represent like unity. Like the circle represent foreverness or eternal or never ending. I feel like if I was to like not cheap out or anything, like just go out, I feel like her ring, like that's the I feel like that's gonna be the statement piece. Like I feel like that I ain't gonna cheap out on the ring. She gonna get a good ring. So like I'll probably
got to.
I ain't
That's
gonna
gonna
break.
be.
I don't want. Well, I ain't gonna say what I ain't gonna do, but I don't want to break the bank on it. But I done started. I done been hearing about princess cutting, square cutting, and all this stuff.
Mhm. All these different kinds. I got one more question though. Since we talking on the topic of rings and spending like a lot of money on a ring, are you gonna be a type person who get a new ring like maybe every 5 years, every 10 years, or are you gonna be a one and done type with the rings?
So I ain't gonna lie to you. For me or for her, like she gonna upgrade my
For
ring.
her,
Oh,
are you gonna upgrade her ring?
I mean, she don't got a problem with wearing the same ring. I ain't gonna bring it up. She can wear the same ring. You feel me? I ain't gonna be like, oh baby, oh my gosh, it's been 5 years. You need a new ring. She ain't saying nothing about it. I ain't gonna speak on it either. Sure, but they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh,
Now she just want to upgrade. We can look at it to like we can look into that like year 10, year 20.
so do you feel like you gonna go big hitter off the rip and then just kind of be like, hey, this your one of them right here now, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be your only one, so make it a good one. Or
I ain't
are
gonna
you
be
gonna be
like
in the type of time
I ain't
where
gonna
you
tell her.
start
I ain't gonna
giving
tell her
lower?
like I ain't gonna tell her be like, hey, yeah, this your one and done. I'm be like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll be like, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna show it to her. You feel me? And then I guess I see how she treated it. Then third, we know she probably get an upgrade at some point. I ain't gonna say she gonna never get an upgrade. Ain't gonna be no. Ain't gonna say just one and done, but probably gonna be a minute before she get another one.
Yeah, because I know some people they'll get like a lower value ring, give it to them just so they can have an official ring. And then as they grow older and they get more money or whatever the case may be, then they'll just slowly start upgrading the ring and make it better. So I didn't know if you was gonna start off with the big boy ring or if you was
I ain't
gonna,
gonna
start a
say.
little bit lower and then just upgrade the shorty.
Well, I ain't gonna say big boy ring, but like I'm most definitely get her what she want.
Yeah.
And then well, I'm gonna try my best to get her what she want. Like her Pacific cut. Now, if she say let's say she want like a big carrot, I'm gonna get you like, and I just can't. I'll be like, I just can't do it at the moment. Then I might like lower the carrot a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
it'll be the same ring she want, and then we can probably work to upgrading it later.
Yeah.
But I do. I know you gotta. I think I know you gotta buy 2 rings. You gotta buy your engagement ring and then a band or something, or a wedding ring and then your band. It's like you gotta. I know you gotta buy 2 rings, or it comes with 2 rings. So
Yeah.
I do. Like I do know that. And then like for the guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. Like I don't want no little plain thing. You feel me? You gonna have to. But you gonna what I get? You feel me?
Ah,
I want it to be gold. I want them diamond dancing. You feel me? And like I don't want no little plain. I don't want no plain. You feel me? She gonna open that. She gonna open that wallet too.
respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna wear like the little rubber one. For us to work and work out and stuff.
Yeah.
You
Uh-huh.
know, I want something to shine. You feel me?
You want some bling on your hand too.
What man? Be seeing this stuff, man.
Oh, oh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
I
want
want
to
that to put
blind.
my eye out, man.
I don't want to blind y'all too much. You feel me? I gotta cover this stuff up. But yeah, I like what I'm saying. I never been a person to believe that like how much money you spend on a person equates to how much you love them.
Right.
I just feel like the effort you show, how much the compassion you show, how much you listen to that person, how much you care for that person. I feel like it should show in the day to day of y'all being with each other. Now, do I want to give you the world and accessorize that with the stars? Of course, but I just feel like with us coming into this world. I feel like we're growing up in a new time. First, we the new adults. Second, we got inflation, so everything's a lot higher than it was when our parents
Yeah.
was coming up. So
Mhm.
that's why the new cost is $33,000 for a wedding. Back then it might have been shoot. They might have got the same stuff around 7,000. Who knows? So like back in the day, I feel like the man could carry the family on his back. Like now, I do feel like it's more of a teamwork effort. It's like
Right.
I feel like families is coming to more. It's more of a 2 income household instead of okay, you the wife, you can stay at home, and I go out and bring on the bacon. So now I just feel like I feel like this is just one of the scenarios where you would see like, okay, if she gonna be like, okay, this all about me and you make it happen, or she gonna compromise, be like, okay, I know I want this, but I want to compromise so it's best for our future. I feel like this is one scenario where you gonna where you gonna see like the true colors in your relationship.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
and
definitely.
And like if this is where the true colors gonna come, I feel like you would want it to show now before you make this lifelong commitment. Because if you
Don't
think
be
of,
make a break right now.
if you think
Right
of
now.
if you think of wedding expenses, divorce is a killer, man. Everything you got split down the middle. You feel me? So it's
Like
like
a touchdown.
you thought you had to pay for a wedding. Now she getting half your check. You really gonna be mad. So I say had them tough decisions now before the I do's and the fancy days and the food and all that. You better have them tough conversations, and you better really get to know who you finna spend the rest of your life with. It's a big deal. I done come to realize, and I've been taught and then instructed like this something you take serious. This ain't something you lollygag around with. This something you take serious. So I try to look for any instance I can that's gonna give me a sneak preview into my future.
All right, y'all. That's the end of the episode, man. We hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely a very interesting and intriguing conversation. I feel like that everybody in the world need to hear it because I'm
Yes,
sure
sir.
males and females both at some point have aspirations. At least majority of the people do have aspirations of getting married and just as far as the wedding cost or ring cost or just different dynamics as far as marriage and weddings. This is definitely something that, I feel like majority of people gonna have to face at some point in their life.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all for watching, man. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Again, go shop my boy book. Link is in the description. Y'all go run it up for him. Make
Yes,
sure y'all go
sir.
cop that.
Hey, dear word out now, Amazon. Y'all go get that for me. It's been a blessing for y'all to come watch me and take talk.
We're gonna see y'all in the next video.
Yeah, we out.